and that's the good moment for them. But meantime, Heroic, I think they're still able to do something more interesting with that series. But you take your side as well, so let's take a look for B execution straight away in body. Will take down Tassus and Dexter will make a trade in body, will stick into that gunfight. But Kixon and Sush are also allowed to do more than one trade. Yeah, they're going to take a lead with a 3v2 after that post plan also obtained for them and the Crims with the Afro by the split ways, but still with the fire in their own eyes. With the fate to win that all. Crims taking down Sush close to the 90 angle of the Adwall way, and Daxu will take them both. Decent pistol result for the Daxter included, and Heroic will take another pistol round. But do I remember correctly? But the 9-2-3 and probably Heroic managed to. They did take 2 of the pistols for the first map, yes, isn't it? Yeah, they did. Yes, they did. They took 2 of the pistols and the third one also claimed for them. Which usually guaranteed to you after the 4 rounds, but a map in a long time perspective. This time Fnatic with their force back will take down the North after that successful tending towards the mid area from the Evan pass, but Under is not that clean anymore. Tassus with Dexter will keep going towards the B area, and 2 more enemies about the side. Blame will knock down Kixon. Grims also unable himself. And Blame will do another headshot with MP9 to the B house. And Tassus and Sush in 2v2 against Blame with a 20 HP left and 65 HP for the Crims on the board. A bit scary situation because Heroic were a bit split up, and I think Blame have spot Tassus inside of the A, and he will let the bomb carry go into the side. Everything is fine. Oh wait, Blame, what is this? Not a shift walk rotation. He will take a famous. Crims will follow up the short play. Oh, there was a bait, a decent bait for the Blame, but only 18 HP left, and Sush needs only 1 bullet to stomp him. Here is a win condition. About a half of the time of a bomb. And Sush will not do that proper spray, and here is a time to make that defuse real. Wow! Let's go, Fnatic! I'm just not shooting for the 2. I have to mention, you guys, I really want to see the dash 2 instead of this 2-0, but that was pretty interesting round. Despite the fact that the entire situation was under control for the Heroic, but Blame just did his best with that MP9 and strive over the A side, and this survival mode for Fnatic will continue. Move to go in B was right because they saw a lot mid. They're like, okay, B's less defenders start moving in. They get in there. Stepping up towards the B shorts, he's preparing some kind of utils towards the mid area though. And what about the buy? Because yeah, it's a real head scratcher that one. I could not see the firepower in that thing. Wait. 2 Gallios, Scout, Mark 10, and Death Deagle, and they even not have a normal utility. Heroic, I could ask you a couple of questions about the explanation of that strategy for that round especially. What you could even expect with your 2 Gallios Mach 10, Desert Eagle, and Scout in terms of no utilities loadout at all. Do they really think you like Fnatic after that success and that crucial take of the previous round will go for the greedy plays and that will play that overconfident? Don't you? Don't tell me that. That's gonna be the most unnecessary. Oh crap, buddy. In the troubles, Hughes is about to do that rough job and really right in time. But blame with Mattis will keep going the side control and probably Kuksan also being spotted there. So, but Mattis and Blimev, they are about to low HP. Kuksan 30 gains the full HP for Crims. He knows exactly there is the enemy. 11 bullets and Kuksan will clash it out. No way. Fnatic.
You're right on. I mean, those first two players were low enough.
Maybe one of the worst example how you're not supposed to play 3v1. You shouldn't underestimate your enemy. Kixon did that great start behind the side. Fantastic play. Yeah, that's a true word for that situation. To describe that situation. Like, and Tassus will take down Body and another force back sap. But if not again this time, that will be deleted from the A side. We have no other option unless to go up to the safe for the Fnatic over that one. Oh, what a movement by Matis. He was hiding over that smoke close to the con. Sneaky beaky like, you know? And they will leave the round with the upper hand. So, Heroic starting to make their own dominance. Maybe they will turn into the A one more time in a row. I'm not sure that Fnatic will put more than 2 players for the A side since they really need to do something besides the mid. You could put a single anchor alongside B. You could put a single anchor for the A side though, but you should not put more than 3 players over the A side and have no mid control. That's gonna be quite a mess round for you in that case. 3 guys towards the end, 4 in list. Alright, Fnatic, I'm gone. I'm done and I'm gone, probably. You will see, just in a moment. The comp plays down, and everything is open for the play towards the B side. Despite the fact that Heroic not get that much info about how much players behind the A side. But nobody will lift up the A up to the 4th place with that condition. And Daxter was just farming them through the T-spawn like that. Because they were aware about that. I'm still being that much surprised by the Fnatic idea. Sometimes it's just their own decision making, and I'm not against that, but they could see the demo and they will understand everything. They could play with the 3 guys from the A side, just 2 guys above default, 1 extra play close to the corner headshot, 1 could be somewhere around the window, or like, okay, you will put 3 guys towards the A side and put an extra player close to the con, but every time you need a player towards the B, and in such of that case, if Fnatic could use a single player towards that shot with the 4 players above the A, they will have a crossfire and they could make an upset. Otherwise, they're not gonna able to do that at all. That's the basics.
How much more pleased you'd be with a Eternal Fire game, but hell, Afro will be super pleased with the way that he's called this save. I mean, start off as a scout, got
4-2-1, heroic.
Also 1 versus 4, where are you sure he wasn't going for the round?
From that moment, I really want to start to chill for the heroic so hard. Because Fnatic, maybe they will figure out that point of the mid play, and maybe they will do something with their overstacking towards the dime by the time, but 4-1, and maybe heroic will obtain more than they really expect from that.
Yes, yeah, will be forced by shenanigans. Certainly the first one Afro could AWP.
KS, I'm not gonna allow any kind of hateful speech or bad minutes words for the specific player or team, so make sure you read the chat rules before to say something like that. So the first warning to you up to the 10 minutes timeout, next one will be for the infinite time, so see you in 10 minutes. Make sure you read chat rules before to say something in that terms. Yeah.
It involves Kixon running at them with a Mac 10.
He also hasn't fully bought, has he? He's gonna go.
TM Force Famous and AWP. Alright, let's take a look into that. High pressure towards mid side, 3 players above the A and the single anchor B. Okay, that's one. This one is approved. Approved. But there's outgoing for the heroic side. They've been stuck in that smoke close to the action and sandwich. What's happening there? Afro will be stuck inside of that sandwich gap, but that was a disaster for the heroic. How they been stopped by that smoke blocking off of that shot. Oh, what a terrifying gameplay right here, right now. Only Dexter will be mains for that round in Fnatic. Somehow they will acquire that one. But heroic also still able to surprise me that much. Round by round.
I think Dexter will save. Nobody phases.
I'm not sure how patient Dexter will be.
Maybe Dexter could have a chance to clutch that round, but
Get the bomb, so
one of the most important thing to make that win condition real is about the time. He was going outside of the 8 pit above 35 on the timer, doesn't he? So it is what it is.
Absolute magic from body to find 2 in that position. A supportive util might be in a fight.
Dexter.
But he was in
They
trouble.
saved the AWP.
But blunted that offense a great deal.
Hopefully he will do something else, because I was talking about it for the entire first map and movies. It's not like the worst decision to hold up true power of Dexter. His playstyle usually was more aggro, more initiative. But the last Anubis map and this mirror shows only that quite passive and maybe locked potential of the Dexter player so far. And finally, where there was it? Oh, there was a lower push on the mid area. Dexter takes down Plymouth. Nice to see that. Welcome back, Dexter. I appreciate it.
He heard the final play with the bomb, I think, as well.
Tassus also sneaky Vicky close to that action and taking down Afro, but nobody will be in touch with the body inside of the pit, and the hell body! Nobody again! He does it again! That's why sometimes I'm starting to calling body, I could say that more positive. In terms of the joke as well, so it's... He's keep playing with the steel wheel, you know. It should not be like that. He was the power play of the round, the single option of Fnatic to keep that round alive for them. But
yeah, I was gonna say, like,
over and over, body just doing the same body things.
I don't know what's going on. I mean, when you play
More than interesting. It's just a ridiculous but CST moment still happening right here. I'm not even surprised of that gameplay.
Listen, if you guys are ever in a situation like this and we really need the round,
At least you try to catch them all, but it's not a Pokemon game, buddy. You have to figure out that moment. You can't catch them all. You have no that much time to do that. Damn. And Fnatic moving forward with another EQ, with a 2 M4s saved on the previous one, so they could do something more interesting and impressive, but Creams was starting with that deep underpass push, but it doesn't brings anything positive for Fnatic unless they gather an extra information with that idea. But still nothing about the bright future for Fnatic unless the pit contact will be not anymore. Sears just find body with that in H to play. Oh, here's a second player. Here comes the body. Lightweight body, I could say lightweight body. Welcome to the club. After also been that obvious in that across. And no more offense for the A side by the Fnatic because they deserve to lose that round. Quite an unlucky performance, timings, and everything in that direction. You could say whatever you want, but Fnatic missing so much the first part of that map. The first half will be in the worst conditions for them. Even if they could manage to take. Alright, if they're gonna make that 6-6, the tie on the scoreboard. And that's gonna be that hard for them to do that. The long time road up to the 4 rounds in a row. But if we even gonna use this jokes aside, yeah, there is no issue. I don't see the issue with the Fnatic plays in general. They're investing that much and by the same time enough attention towards the mid area. Sometimes Dexter or someone else could make an upset for the Fnatic, but evading of that deep outpush towards the top mid or any kind of other things around that way. But after all, afterwards, what's happening with the Fnatic team? They're overcooking somewhere else, and they still not able to do a power play. They're always starting in a disadvantage situation. Maybe that's gonna be the first round, then Fnatic have an opportunity to play with a 1 minute advantage. But it's just 45. It doesn't really matters. In terms if Heroic will keep going with their straight rush into the side. Now look, advantage rescued. What kind of thing Creams is doing actually? This Sweden legend. Freddy. I'm not really happy with that thing, what you're doing now. Alright, 3v4. Bomb has been planned. Maybe Matis will try to resolve the issue, and he does it. 4v2, so Fnatic will do that retake properly. Fnatic, it's your turn. Let's go. That will finish up that one. Dexter will be that confused because he could anticipate the guy from the market. He's been watching for the 2 players over the short and he might expect the guy from the back. But there is not that much time to hold on everything under control, especially with the knob.
In a series where Afro is playing off against Dexter, you expect Dexter to be the bigger force, but it's not been the case. Afro has been. He's actually played a really great series so far. Yeah, I've enjoyed it, especially on the defense.
A second tactical timeout
We'll
will be
ignore
used
the
on
defensive maneuver
Fnatic.
regulation because everyone was having a bad time.
To be honest, all what they really need to do the same things about the mid, maybe to put more than two players
Out.
deepens that area.
Finding these
And
advantages
after
can be
that,
by
you will
Afro.
have an
Looks
option
good.
to make a fast rotation towards the A or B side,
The one
but you have to insta react. Yeah, and make sure that there will be no enemies from the underpass. Because if someone could be in underpass,
about this half.
this guy will lurks out of your
Smash
back
come over.
in the highest conditions.
They're playing for wiggle room.
He will wash you up that easily.
Playing for scope as they go into second half. They're going to need a few more rounds than this. Check out Blame F. He is
And Blame will keep going through the underpass. Previous time, there was a Crims. This time, Blame F. I would not describe my feelings about that kill. Because I was watching for that for a long time, and even on the tier 1 scene, it's usually happening like that. But sometimes I really want to know what's happening in the mind of the player when he's starting to get out of that aggressive play with an utility in his own hand, and he have no backup.
Yeah, you can see they're starting to consider it. Dexter, a very defensive.
I'm not saying like backup to save his own life. I think a backup for the refrag
He's likely to be taken down by this
as a minimum, but it wasn't like that. And Playmap finding that kill over North, who was trying to sneaky big kill towards jungle, and Cream still doing that aggressive play towards the house. So there is no way to run Creams. It's just
there's a second lurk that they
embarrassing. You know, Freddy Hickson taking off Afro. I'm scared that Fnatic, maybe in terms of that situation, 4v4 everything was fine. Fnatic forced the Crims to play in that such an aggro position towards the Bias. But
good check. That was kind of the only way back into the round for Fnatic if
it'd been used before, and that's why Heroic fine with that. Didn't might expect that thing. Sometimes the game become more and more rude.
7 now. So the money shakes out.
And Blame off. Maybe with not the highest success of the openings. Because as far as you remember, Fnatic usually starting with the slight disadvantage from the start. Somewhere Heroic just catch the moment to pick up and open for the round, and after that they're trying to start the play only after that. That's the point. But Fnatic needs to take the least rounds. Just waking up immediately. And the mid pressure on Blameout delivers. That's how Fnatic should play every single round based on the CT side. To put 3-man pressure towards the mid. Crims will be fine. Depends the or not anymore. He got an option to jump over there. I was really excited for that because THP left in total. It's not that much, but Crims staying alive, and I'm glad to see that. He was in a huge trouble with that leather and Molly above him. And a little freeze for the map.
I think you'd actually do well to save at least one of these guns, if not both.
Let's go, Fnatic! 2v4. It's probably the same scenario when Fnatic have an overconfidence by their own advantage against the enemy. Even more, they got a bomb, so.
A stream update. It's 6 to 12. Falcons won 3.
It could be enough. It could be enough to win. Unless not a miracle could be happened here. Because miracle stuff. Don't tell me that. Oh, raw headshot. Everyone feels that.
I was thinking, you've got your finger to the pulse, real. real good for that second game.
I'm already sleeping because of that boring gameplay.
I'm just informing the fans. Or I need my ego boosted by Eternal Fire winning.
But it is what it is.
Grand
74.
multitasking.
I was blushing for the 84 score for the Anubis, but despite of the fact from 3 to 9, Fnatic also managed to get on overtime series, and afterwards they won that overtime series. So there was a
And they find 5.
pretty accurate edition
They distribute the forces
and
this time.
definition
Still
of the
play
first
method,
map
pretty
and
much
their
ready
own
to
mapping.
Christian
But
Vecchio.
now on of Mirage,
So many times if he wants to, man.
no point
He does not.
to stick into the win still, but maybe they will rescue the single win of the pistol round for tonight against the Heroic.
A good move. Set up
Body
the
takes
period
down
through the one
Zeus
side of
over
round
the
that he can actually
pit.
shush.
Oh, finally,
Play it
probably the
to
second
his
round
advantage, but
when Fnatic
overhead.
is about to start with a slight dominance, with a slight advantage.
So some aggressive actions from
Let's
Fnatic
go.
on this defense that have netted them advantages now in back-to-back rounds.
Two people alongside. Sure, Crims. Oh, I'd
Fantastic
like to see
position
that.
once again.
Show me
Getting
more,
kills,
Fnatic.
evacuating
You're
these
finally
but
waking up.
Heroic are still trying to compose themselves about how they approach the rest of this round.
Let's go, Fnatic. Maybe not like this, but
Killed by a Tessus in
and
makes you a
ooh,
little worried. And Afro
oh,
that's not grand. Kixon's doubled up. This is a spray down onto those two short side players.
the
And he
reverse
runs
sweep
this
is
map
happening.
wide open
Not gonna
towards the
lie.
B bomb site. They're gonna take that and run with it. But it's damage exchange.
All right, we got this kill by the
down.
Kixon. And plan this for the short.
Ooh,
Ooh, that was a crucial kill. Crims is not able to pass throughout that smoke.
About playing the same game. He'll lose a lot of time.
He'll spend about the half of the time already. He does have a kid, but
So awkward. But now the gig is up. Tries to come out, but
he needs to
player
clean out that
clear
boost
with
match
short,
angles.
finds the first.
And only
But this is
Frost
critical.
never fake could help him,
Texas
but
wins one every day of the
he
week.
did not
Indeed, he does. 8
realize that. So 84, as I was asking for, I knew, but for the Mirage map, I was expect any kind of other scoreline. But we'll take up to the 3 minutes break till the second half will be started. All right. For the Heroic side, that looks pretty promising. Maybe they will show the win over their own map pick, and after that, we're gonna go up to the Dust 2, but the future is uncertain still. As I said, for the Fnatic side, the most important thing to take up a win by a single pistol round. And after that switching side process, there will be that interested in it. Pistol round after that 84 score, and the Fnatic will force to play by the A-Taker side, so they need to do more than a great start. Probably up to the first buy round as well, and maybe only after that will be fine. But do I remember how much tactical timeouts Fnatic took over the first half? I don't think so, because it could be more than 2 already. Above 2, I mean. It's really hard. I think Fnatic will do some kind of default Fnatic things. But for the Anubis map, after 9-3 score, they also lost the second pistol round. It was a 10-3. They were not scared. Yeah, despite the fact they did plant a bomb for the second pistol round, they managed to get a first back, and that's why they've been in touch with that, but of that comeback, I mean. But in terms of the Mirage map, they will be forced to play by the A-Taker side. And especially for the Mirage map, if your opponent will go out of a Two numbers score on the score line. That's gonna make a huge pressure into you. But anyway, I have to be happy because we finally could move forward for the third map. Oh, that still will be a nice choice to finish out the game day. But only if Fnatic not gonna do that miracle again for the slight comeback. Straight from the start of the second half. So let's move on the game, guys, because we are still watching the last series for tonight, and we are watching the closed qualifier for the Europe region to the Intel Extreme Masters Rio 2024. And we are watching the matchup among Heroic versus Fnatic. Welcome back once again. And let's continue that game because on the mainstream, Eternal Fire finished off Falcons, but a 2-0 score, and Eternal Fire become the first winner and a owner of the first spot to the Intel Extreme Masters Ria by the European region. So makes sense. I was making that bold prediction about a 2-0 for the Falcons, but probably that was a mistake, and Fnatic also trying to not do that mistake as well. Body takes down, kicks in above the B side control. Dexter was inside of the market, and Crims will take cover of the back, and bomb has been planted. So Fnatic will be fine with that post plant scenario. That crucial, that important piece around, I would say. Body in close of the outdoors against the three enemies, and the first was that clean, but Dexter makes a trade, and Main is also in touch with the Siege. And Nerds will be the last player alive. 1v3 after war. Afterwards, after all, you could say whatever you want, but not about the win for the Heroic over that beast round so far. 5 to 8, and Fnatic will try to settle back their own game, but EA take your side instead.
It's been a series of falling foul to early force buys, so may need to dodge that if heroic buy.
What about Heroic, guys? Will they follow up that strategy? Because Fnatic, after fail of their pistol round by the city side, turned into the force buy, and that's why they were claimed the first round of their side. But after that, they've been also eliminated by another force back by the Heroic, and that's why the start was a snowball for the Heroic. And Heroic just stopped that wave of the force backs finally, but Fnatic will be fine with the same idea, with the same destination point towards the B side, and make that plant easily. No issues, no troubles with that. So a clean start. Maybe we might expect a couple deaths over that Antiku. But I'm not sure.
That's a tree that drops in the woods with no one around to hear it.
All my main men have done it.
And that momentum, Fnatic, that will escape from the side control together from the B ups towards the T spawn together. Yeah, they will do that. And they will be fine here.
A team of promise and a national team where it does feel like there are so few. So
But about the first buy conditions for the Heroics, look, Dexter have an option. He had an option to buy Nope. The knock he learns that, and he's thinking about to make. Oh, that's what I was starting to think, because usually teams are really trying, the rest of the teams in the EMEA in Europe, trying to play the first chance by the M-Force, but Heroic still have that round gap up to the 2 rounds, yeah, to make that 2k buy again, and maybe they will have a great opportunity to win the round by that MP9s in order. They're still pretty winnable setup, I would say. And in case if they're gonna lose that one, they will be able to buy up to the next one. So that's a high stake round and pretty smart thing by the heroic side. So
He seems in his element on this Fnatic
it's nice
setup,
to see that.
or rather on Heroic rather.
Check out the buy from Heroic.
But for the Fnatic, my guarantee, if everything will go right,
Have you ever seen anything like this?
he increase their economy by that execution over the B side again. They might anticipate the boost over the side, but they did not. And blame the Tassus. Trade by trade, kicks and also steps in. And Body, ooh, the headshot wasn't there. That's why Body will try to hide over that car way for a long time. Afro with Blame F could start a play first, and Nerds taking down Afro, so Body also expected towards the carway, I think so. And Body will take down Nerds. There was no pressure for Nerds to play that early, and he knows about the Seuss from the B-ups, and Seuss will win the clutch. Decent round. Seuss saved that round, and Fnatic will be that sad. But anyway, Fnatic reached that goal by the elimination of the enemy side. Clear list, like, yeah, Heroic with their smart move, play with a 2k buy in order and make backup money for the upcoming future. Even with their win, look, they're full investing. They're the entire balance of their bank accounts in game, and now Fnatic using their last tactical time. I have no ideas what they're gonna do on the future. If in terms if they're gonna lose that one though, yeah, they will try to put everything on it.
But it's intent to fight, still buy, even if you lose it. Yeah, that's very.
But let's wish them best of luck.
They would have lost 3 in a row. So
Maybe they will find out a way.
and they were saving what, about 1,200 each? So they could have bought again.
4 Akis and Galil included for Metis.
It wouldn't have been a great buy, but if you get a
Shooting
couple
over
of
that top mid area, and 2 more players from the underpass straight away. Metis. Oh, what a shot! What a lucky stop happened for Body and kicks on welfare trade. That was fair enough. I'm not gonna be against that. It could be like that.
bad news here for Fnatic is they've invested every single smoke.
It's really funny to see that teams was playing that close of the BRs by a city perspective, and now he's trying to do the same by the A-taker side. Maybe he finally find a way how you have to be more chilling over the Mirage. After that, a long time of his career above the Mirage map, though. Nobody really likes that map so far. Kicks and Metis, Tassus, and Dexter. Oh, a beautiful trade wave for the Heroic. They will start this ocean wave up to the finish that second map, because Heroic will take that round and force Fnatic to play an eco. Not a beautiful timing to do that eco, actually. But there is no other choice. You have no other options. You're that far away off the buy. Maybe another miracle could happen there over that score line. A classic winning battle eco. I would not anticipate it. I'm never gonna say that, but I was watching too much eco wins by the CS2. Oh, not a rough, not a decent play for the Fnatic this time. Yeah, they will miss that out. Dexter somehow staying alive by the feature lab, but that's still enough. Afro with that looking stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, Tessus also was jumping up. Ooh, there was a chance. Oh. Wait a minute.
both within an inch of their
Could you
lives.
imagine if Tassus been eliminated towards the shore after that? Blame killing that guy over City, and it could become
Where's this bomb? Is it on
2v1 perspective
I think it's literally on the
for the
top
Fnatic.
default
Where is the
on
bomb? Oh,
missiles.
he picked up that. But
Okay.
look, still, Tassus and Daxter. Alright. In terms of Daxter, he's one HP man. He could not pick over anywhere. But Tassus, 24. Maybe if it could be a wall back. Oh, that was quite a risky play for Daxter. But he decided to play as a force character. So finally, Daxter, the boss of the gym, Daxter is back.
Fnatic suddenly clamored together with a couple of rounds back to back, get into a reset, and then
And this momentum, the last try for the Fnatic to settle it back. That game that they not really like to lose at all, but
and no absolutes. Blame F taken down at the
I'm
very
pretty sure
start.
that we're gonna move forward to the Dust 2
They used 3 smokes
within
on
that
the
idea,
but
that play.
they still
Oh,
have to
wow,
clear
wow,
out
wow,
this
wow.
itself. Shush,
What's happening around here?
will also
Body and Afro together.
and not a lot left to re-engage.
What's happening there around there? Molly will go out to the city open. And Afro with body. Dude, well, we've been watching for the large amount of similar situations for the first map especially. That one not gonna be an exception. Usually for V2 and the advantage team usually have to win. The previous round was in a great take to reverse sweep after that successful damage for the play map, but this one is over. It's over, guys. 12-6. Fnatic will be washed out. The Ocean Way will take them all. That's the truth. But by the same time, just a straight 6 rounds in a row. What is it? What it means like? Look at the money of the heroic. It's gonna be up to the 3 buys, and that's all. So Fnatic, with their background of the players, experience, they have such an experienced player on their team list. They could do that easily, but they're not showing their real performance at all. Metis will take down Daxter. Nars and Tassus playing in the duo, and that's the finish over that map. Or wait, Metis. The bomb dropped out of that open field. Metis have to stay alive for a long time, and maybe Blame F could turn that. Oh no, that's the end. After Metis decided to play it first. GG's, guys, and we are moving forward to the third map of that series and that European close.